Hey folks, it's Charlie here, and I am joined by an artist who I have had on repeat lately. It is Hannah McKittrick. How are we doing today?
I'm good, thanks, Charlie. How are you?
I am doing pretty well, and I'm so excited to chat about your latest single because I am loving it so much. But would you like to start us off by introducing yourself and the type of music you make, just in case anyone's listening and has never heard of you before and you're about to become their new favorite artist?
My name's Hannah McKittrick, and I live in Melbourne. And I make music that um, is I try to make music that is anthemic and um, that can connect people to themselves and to other people. Um, and I love big drums and loud guitar
Mm.
and Celtic melodies and atmospheres. Um, yeah, I think that's me. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it.
No, I love that. It's like painting a real picture of what your music sounds like, if you can
Oh,
do that
good.
with
Okay.
words. Yeah. But yeah, as I mentioned, your latest single, Crowd Scene, it's really spoken to me and hopefully spoken to so many people because it is such a
Thank you.
sonically beautiful track, but it's also so powerful in its own right. Would you like to tell us a bit about Crowd Scene?
Yeah, of course. Thanks for saying that. Well, I wrote it because I wanted to make a reminder of how beautiful we are together, a group of people assembling for the same reason is so striking.
Mm,
And I think, particularly, probably always, but it feels particularly important at the moment with, I was attending the Free Palestine rallies every Sunday in
mm,
Melbourne and found it to be such an antidote to the fear and the despair that watching a genocide on our phones brings up,
mm,
and feeling the robust hope of a crowd, even though we were all probably feeling it differently. And, you know, I'm just so like drawn to the idea of a crowd
mm.
containing everyone who is entirely different and unique, but um, deciding to attend something together and participate in something together is just beautiful to me. And I think when I wrote it, I'd also been to Meredith for the first time. Have you been to Meredith? No. I'm sure you'd love it. It was just
Mm.
like a famously gorgeous
Yeah.
crowd. um, and, like playing gigs.
Mm.
So I think I realized recently, like maybe I'm a musician just because I love to see all the people together. Um, so yeah, it's just kind of, I hope that it could help someone um, remember their place and their belonging with everyone else. So I think it's so innate to us as people to care about each other and want the best for each other and to feel connected to each other. And, capitalism certainly doesn't want us to remember that. White supremacy doesn't want us to remember that. So I
Mm.
just, yeah, it's a reminder to myself as well, just that I belong to other people and to love them as much as I can.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I truly love that because it's such a message that is so easy to forget. Like the modern world is absolutely a nightmare. But what connection, the first thing you think of is, oh yeah, I've got this many followers online. And I've got this
Mm,
many friends on this platform. And it's like step away, like step outside, actually stand in that group of people, head to a concert, head to a protest, whatever it is you're feeling. There are people
mm,
there with the same feelings. And it's just so easy to forget and so beautiful to remember. So thank
it
you for sharing
is.
that in this song.
Oh, no worries. No, I think it's like, it's also everywhere. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to even make plans with anyone to feel that. Like, you can just go to the movies or
Mm.
like stand at a busy intersection Like you can get a hit of it, especially if you live in a city. Like there's so many people everywhere, and I certainly don't feel like this all the time, but I'm trying to cultivate a practice of like loving them and seeing them, and I think that it's in our best interest that we remember that.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is also like not really an easy feeling to be figuring out within yourself. Like it takes a bit of introspection, and what you're talking about as well, like this came from attending the Free Palestine protests, which is a very like emotionally heavy thing to be experiencing, to be like in a crowd of people all feeling this way. So there's a lot of feelings that you've harnessed into this song. I'd love to know what it was like actually sitting down and like getting this song out, getting these ideas out, and how that made you feel.
Well, I wrote it during a summer where I was alone in my house for a month, and I decided just to lean into it and not go out that much and just see what happened if I tried to write, because I'm not very like consistent with my writing, and I've never had much of a disciplined practice in that way. I'm more like, I don't know, when I feel like doing it kind of thing. Sorry, I'm just in the car and thought someone was all good. And yeah, I think I remember writing it. I was doing Adrienne Lenker's songwriting course that maybe some other artists you've spoken to did it. I feel like all of Melbourne did it, and it was incredible, and we learned so much from her. And the first like class was about unblocking yourself and letting what like a truth come through without the ego wriggling into it. And so I remember I was lying on the couch playing guitar, like on my back, and so this like kind of slow, simple thing came through, and probably because I was alone so much that month, maybe I was missing people. I'm not sure, but it just felt really nice to think about the crowd when I was in a lot of quite intentional solitude.
Yeah, it's the type of thing you don't necessarily realize you're missing that crowd until you are completely like isolated from it. It's like, oh, okay, that's actually a really good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
absolutely.
it. And like, some people find crowds stressful too. Like they're not always lovely, but I think the sense of just finding a version of that works for you, where you feel safe, and it can look different for everyone. But for me, it's like at a rock show or shouting or.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the other week I went to a concert by myself, and I was like, it's gonna be horrible. Like I'm gonna know no one there. It's gonna be so awkward. It was actually like the best experience I'd had at a concert in like a whole month. And it was the only one I went to by myself. And I was like, wow, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't really feel like, because you're joint in your experience with other people, it's like not really, there's like a secret, I don't know what the word is for it, but it's like not really strangers.
Yeah.
Because you're connected by the reason that you're there. Like I always find that after I play as well, like if I meet anyone after a show, I'm like, but yeah, I don't know them, and they don't know me, but there is like something that's happened that takes it from being like complete strangers. It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's like one of those things where it's like actually being human isn't all that bad.
Nah, it rocks. Sometimes, not always.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a bull terrier. There's a little brindle bull terrier walking past. Sorry.
No, absolutely. Head out into that crowd. You never know what you're going to see.
That's it.
Yes. And I heard, like, inspiring this song, you took a bit of literary inspiration from a quote you've heard. Would you like to chat a bit more about that?
Yeah, it's from this book called Still Life as Woodpecker by Tom Robbins, which is like this kind of psychedelic, I think it's written in the 70s, maybe early 80s, but he was like kind of in the beat poet crew, and the central part of that book is this question of like how to make love stay, and he never really answers it, but he talks about mystery and impermanence being crucial to love,
Mm.
And I think I related that to the crowd because the crowd will disperse after the duration of the whatever you're attending, and it feels like a nice way to think about non-attachment as well,
Mm.
and loving as its own reward instead of needing to own a moment or a person. So I was just, yeah, I guess I was thinking about that.
Accompanying this song, you've released a little music video. I say little, but it's like 7 minute runtime to keep up with the length of the song. And it's based in Melbourne, in your little Melbourne home. Can you tell us a bit about this video?
Yeah, I made it with my best friend Ollie Cox, who plays drums on the song as well, and he just has an incredible vision um, with visuals, and he sees the world in a beautiful way that is really inspiring to me. And so we shot this at a fountain in the city, and just asked some friends to come along to be our crowd. And I wanted to get a long shot of the crowd just listening to something off camera and just to get them participating as being a crowd. And that's at the end, but Ollie actually got all these amazing moments of us having coffee afterwards in the park, and that ended up being most of the video because I don't know, he just managed to capture, like, there's a moment where my friend Juice like pulls her scarf off and he just like gets it trailing down her bag. There's a moment where Locke is like smelling a cup of tea. I think we're talking about bergamot in Earl Grey, and there's just all these like sweet moments that are totally what the song's about that we didn't have to plan. And so I loved making that with him, and it was a joy to edit actually because I just got to watch all my friends being sweet to each other. It was great.
Yeah.
I,
Oh, it's so wholesome to watch as well. It like feels exactly what you said. It's the song personified, and you didn't even mean for half of that, which is like half of the art in
no,
itself.
totally, yeah. It's what Ollie helps me with too. Like he's so good at loving mystery and letting things reveal themselves to you. So that feels like, yeah, a big part of that.
Oh, I love that so much. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the story behind the song and also the music video. That makes it feel like so much of a full picture now.
Oh no, thanks for your interest.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, it is a gorgeous song. And for people listening, if you haven't yet, just take a few minutes, almost 7 minutes, and just sit. Nothing else, clear your mind, just sit with this song because it's truly, truly a beautiful experience and also such a significant message to be hearing. So, my favorite way to discover new music is to have a listen to what people around me are listening to. So, I would love to pick your playlist and hear which acts in your local scene and in the broader Australian scene that you have been listening to and loving, and you think that we're going to love as well.
Yes, I love to answer this question. Juice Webster,
Mhm.
always. Crystal clear vision, voice, makes you feel recognized in your own intensity. Just one of my favorite singers.
Mhm.
I've been listening to Jess Ribeiro a lot, who's from Nam as well, and I love her wryness. I've been listening to Sienna Thornton's new album, Birding Out. Her tone is just so cool, and it feels there's like a real darkness to it that I love. Um, I love Mundane Groove from Melbourne, who are a band that play West African music. I love, who else do I love? Isabel Caldwell, amazing folk singer, country singer. Quality Used Cars are amazing. Band, my friend's band that I play keys in, but it's not my songs, it's my friend Francis's songs. I could go on, but that's a good start.
I love that. Okay, there's some new names in there for me to go give a listen to. I'm excited for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.